All right. Yep, that's it. That's the intro. Welcome to another Flying Tonight. And you'll find out that I'm short a couple other monkeys. Life things happen. Zig is getting paid to drink beer tonight. Actually, he's engineering for an Oktoberfest, doing his real part-time job. Draco is handling birthday parties for short person. So you guys got just me tonight. Um, I want to thank those that have already stopped in and said hello. We've got Dan and a couple others on Twitch, and we've got Panda, someone else in on YouTube. I am restreaming to both, and um, want to thank you guys for stopping in, whether you were first, second, or not, because technically I was here first. But hey, that's just getting into semantics. What are we doing? Well, air hauler. Air hauler 2. We're going to fly anyways, but we'll get you caught up on what I've been dealing with in my virtual airline. And we'll just run through here and just see what's going on. Uh, I have a few pilots. Let's go over the pilots. I'm up to 25 pilots so far. Multiple pilots. You guys can see their names there. If you recognize any, point them out. I want to see who's paying attention. Um, but I have them listed from the first pilot that I've hired down. That's why I have them numbered that way. Then there was a couple that I hired and I couldn't have them do what I wanted, so I fired them so they don't get numbered. It's like the ones that stick around, sort of like real life things that happen. So I have pilots. I have them flying about. Fleet wise, I'm up to, what is that? 8, 12, 14 planes there? Did I count right? Yeah, 14 planes. No, Daniel wasn't last. Just, I don't know who was first. Um, Better not be last. If you're last, then I only got a few viewers, and that's not worth it. Well, I would do it anyway. So we got 14 planes, and I technically have 2 in the personal fleet. Those are where I'll probably get to. I was hoping that some of my cargo runs would be done, and maybe I would do a cargo run, which I do have one done here. But he went to DC, so um, we'll unload this guy here. Yeah, I don't know what they need with that much perfume, and never mind. I know why they need that much perfume in Washington D.C. Insert joke here. Um, so that'll help with the bottom line there. Um, what I would normally do is have this guy go up to jobs, go to the job market, because I have 2 bases. I have several jobs that we can pick from, but I have one that's waiting in Cleveland going to St. Louis, which is a hub-to-hub run that pays actually decent money, and it wouldn't quite all fit on the 757, which I was hoping to have one there, and then we'd fly the 757 over to St. Louis. So it would be a little more than an hour flight from DC to Cleveland, and then the flight over to St. Louis, which I was thinking of doing. Um, Aside from that, all the other planes are flying down to Dallas right now with cargo. They've got a lot of perfume going down to Dallas. Insert joke here. Um, yeah, that might be the theme tonight. Insert joke here thing. I did see a couple other jobs that pay really big when you're carrying full loads of perfume and high-paying stuff to the right place, I'm making more off the commodities than I am off of the cargo jobs. But I do want to keep the cargo jobs going because if we look at our information and our info, I have several passenger runs. My rating is up over 82. Get off of there. The cargo rating's up to 62, and which brings the overall rating up. The missions rating's down, and that's because I haven't done but one of them or two of them, and then I went to do one, and then I didn't get it done in time because of where it was at. It wasn't so much done in time. I didn't have any planes close to handle it, so I canceled it, and then that hurt the rating. So, um, so we've got that. That's the financial. We'll look over at the financial here. Come on. Last part of the months here, I've been really raking it in because I've been able to have these guys running commodities. And with the commodities being ran, big profit at the end. So, been able to pay off a couple of loans and able to actually purchase planes outright. So, that's a bit of that. Let's look at jobs, available missions. And I want to see if there's any close to Cleveland. Either in the courier or the air taxi. This that's smaller. That's smaller. So do you have a couple of Cleveland here? Air taxi, Cleveland to Illinois. Um, Cleveland to is that Noble County? That's Southern Ohio. That would be a quick run. It's like just a hop down. Um, and with it being in Cleveland, I'm actually got the plane in Akron, Canton, so we'd have to fly up and then come down. This one is actually from Akron, Canton to Chicago. That wouldn't be too bad. No, that's not Chicago. That's KW. Oh, that's East Coast. Be bad. And then that one is all the way down into Alabama. Bit of a haul. Couriers, St. Louis. The supply ones, I don't have supplies being made enough, so I'm not going to worry about that. So I guess this one from right there. 47 minutes to get it done. Take this one anyway. So, real quick, do I have what, cargo or this mission run? Throw it up in the air because if we do the mission run, then I'm gonna get the plane ready to fly back to Cleveland with some cargo. Jobs. That done. Ronald Reagan International. I'm sure there's a few people that know why it's named Ronald Reagan International. Anyone have a clue as to who he was? No. So are we going to run back to Cleveland with? I think it's household supplies. It's just the most money going back to, if I remember right. Fill the plane up. Costs us a few dollars to fill it, but we'll get more when we drop it off. So it now comes down to, what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see big plane, small plane? Any votes? Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Sold to the man in the red hat. Send the cargo plane back up there with stuff. Cleveland. And it's on its way. Pilots are in the plane. And off they go. That's going to leave us the mission. We accept the mission. Accept it first. Mission. Accept it. Run. Accepted. Okay. No, I don't want the seafood. What? Mission. Oh, fly mission. Yep, in that plane. There we go. Depart. Well, not that. Time is Zulu. Look it up on the phone. Anyone know what time it is, Zulu, real quick? Up on the fancy app, and it is 17. Make that. Three. Sorry about that. I had someone come in. Arrival time. How long is it going to take us to get there? Let's just put down 5, just so that it's there. All passenger. Cabin service, no. Now. Don't want to carry any extra cargo. Good there. No, we will fly IFR today. And we will 15.5. What do you say? Anyone? Accept. Okay. And we'll move that out of the way. And we're ready to go, so we'll jump in. Go. Change the screens. Okay. Guess we'll get this. Loaded, unloaded. That there. So, plane's a little ready to go, so let's jump in. On. At the door. Passenger light. Seat belts. Up over 24, good. Morning. Mornings. Check. Morning switch. In. Power issue. Just turn it off for a minute, turn it on. We're set for
traffic.
pump. Pump's working, left pump. Right pump, good there. Fuel's good, fuel reads good. Light. Light. Checklists are all complete. Check. Oh, we're waiting for passengers now. Oh, flight plan. Flight planner. Flight plan. Okay. Destination. What was the destination? KWWD? Yep. Sure, that was it. VOR, find route. Yeah, that's where we're going. 5. That vlog, an hour and 17 minutes. That's good. No. Okay, that's wasted us a full couple of minutes there. Now I do have all this powered up. It may power down due to us, sitting here with the batteries on. They only have so long of a charge. That's why you want to watch this. You also don't want to start too much ahead of their starting time because you can't start the engines until, so good that way. I can do those and turn that off. That might be different amount of power. Oh, come on. Oh. Parking brakes on. We're all set for passengers. Clearance. Okay, well, can't call for clearance until
Akron, Canton, clearance delivery, Beach, November 520, Yankee Kilo, IFR to Kilo, Whiskey, Delta,
And Archer on 1, 2, 7, 7. Archer's 8. Set there, we're set there.
Akron Camp 4 Zulu. Wind 089 at 5. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions, no clouds below 20,000. Temperature 25, 2.15. Altimeter 3014. ILS, runway 5 in use. Landing and departing runway 5.
So we're set there. We're just waiting for the passenger to jump on board. Out of the way.
Akron Canton Ground, Mall, November 9er3, 9er17, taxi to Mall, November 9er3,
And that's the power going down because we don't have the engine started yet.
using taxiway Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot Alpha, Echo. Taxiing to General Aviation Parking, using taxiway Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot Alpha, Echo. Mall, 9er.
So for right now we can just turn the power the rest of the way off. Give it a few minutes for them to show up. And then we'll turn the power back on. Outside we also have real weather going on with active sky. There. Which we can turn on because we have the power off yet. So we have that. So weather request that way though. For an active weather. Temperature 25. Yeah, it is actually that warm here. Man, Eli, how you doing, Eli? How you doing? Um, weather where we're landing. 210 at 3 knots. Unreported. 21 Celsius. Dew point 20. So we'll probably want to make sure that we run with, well, the dew point's pretty close for wetness, but with the temperature, I don't think we need to worry about de-icing until we get it up to serious altitude. We're good there. Any other information? Okay, so Sundays I normally stream with the rest of the Monkey Show at 2 o'clock Eastern. I will not be able to make it tomorrow. They will still be farming though, so if you're interested in that, make sure you come by and check them out. With that information, BPG community server, Bipolar Profit Gaming for more information, links to that and others from the Monkey Show are on the main page. So we're just waiting for the passengers to show up. 1 minute. Give them about half a minute left more here, and then we'll power the plane back up so that they have lights to see to get on. view. I just do not like this front view. Cabin door. Set there. Passengers are probably walking out with where we parked. The Akron Canton, they probably getting ferried out in a van or cars to the plane, pulling up. And if it did that, it would actually show them showing up right now. So they're getting on. Can't see it, but they're getting on. Back there, if they were getting on. They're on.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen.
Shut the door.
Regulations require us to point out the safety features of this aircraft, and we would be grateful for your full attention during this
Are
demonstration.
the right one.
In the seat pocket, there is a safety card, which the captain would like you to read carefully before takeoff. The emergency exits are now indicated by floor level lighting. Your life jacket is under your seat. Should it be required, you must remove the cover and place the jacket over your head as now demonstrated. Pass the tapes around the waist, bring forward and tie in a double knot to
Cars
one
kicked
side.
on. We have plenty of speed.
Only when outside the
Turn
aircraft,
off.
hold the red toggle sharply downwards to inflate it. It may also be inflated
Start
by
back on it.
mouthpiece.
Won't shut off.
Seatbelt is
Right there.
fastened
What? The same
and
way.
adjusted as demonstrated and unfastened like this. Would you now please ensure that your seatbelt
You can
is
see
fastened
here on the
and
gauge
closed
that
when to take
what I
off?
was waiting for was it to get up to speed, and then we can introduce the fuel. Prop will start spinning then. It'll finish going up. Once it's up over 50, we can then turn off the starter. Alright, come on. Click off the starter. Generator on. Set so it's on. Good there. Emily. So you can see, and we have clearance. We're good that way. Done. There's our board up there. We're good there. The only thing is our throttles are there, so see it would clear our warning there, but I like to taxi around with it on partial. I know. Beacons, nav lights. They're on. Auto starter. On, we're all good that way. Set to roll.
Akron Canton, ground, beach, November 520, Yankee Kilo, with Lima, ready to taxi IFR.
Beach November 520, Yankee Kilo, taxi to and hold short of runway 5, using taxiway Hotel Bravo
Runway
Echo
5,
Alpha
okay.
Foxtrot. Contact tower at 118.3 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short, runway 5, via taxiway Hotel Bravo Echo Alpha Foxtrot, beach 0, Yankee Kilo.
Five is all the way down. So, what is to H to B.
Akron Canton, ground, beach, November 1981 Tango, with Lima, ready to taxi
But a
IFR.
little bit bigger.
November
B to E.
1981 Tango, taxi to
Down-
and hold short of runway
down and
5,
across.
using taxiway
Wow.
Echo Alpha Foxtrot. Contact
Okey-doke.
tower at 118.3 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short, runway 5, using taxiway Echo Alpha Foxtrot, beach 81 Tango.
Brake, a little just going to taxi over to takeoff. Warning keeps popping up because I back off on the feather. Crossing 19 and 1. Right turn here and head down B. Up because we didn't do that to start with. Would be a fine time to do that. Turn on power to the coffee maker so the folks in the back can have coffee once we get up to altitude. And just cabin pressure is adjusted. Yep. And we're crossing the end of 5 and 23. 5 and 20? Yeah, 5 and 23. Double check our altimeter once we get down the other end because I think we're off on that. Now we're on E. Craft burn in front of us. Sure taking off the same place, so we'll have to slow up for him. What I did was I double checked to make sure I was reading what I should be doing. If it's to the left, yeah, we're following the bearing. much to do until we get taken off, and then once we get taken off, after we've taken off, even less to do because we'll be just on sort of autopilot. Hope you guys have questions, comments. The time of monkeys, I was a gorilla. Self-awareness, very good trait there, Dan. All right, so this guy's going to take for this. Who remembers what the barrel was? $30.14. That should have given that Baron a little bit of time to get ahead of us now. Good set flaps. Yep. Use the look, watch where they're driving. To be honest, we could have turned there that one and taken off at that last turn on point because we do not need this whole runway to take off. That's for sure. Braking brake on while we're waiting for him. But there, prompts.
Aircraft cancel ground orbit 90107 with November. Ready to taxi IFR. Orbit 90107. Taxi to and hold short of runway 5. Use taxiway Echo Alpha Foxtrot. Contact tower.
We're ready for tower. Oh, tower was okay. But it said
traffic.
6. Traffic, really? I bet it's the plane taking off, isn't it?
Akron Canton Tower Beach, November 520 Yankee Kilo, ready to go. Runway 5, IFR to Kilo, Whiskey Delta. Beach, November 520 Yankee Kilo. Taxi into position and hold. Beach 81 Tango. Contact Akron Canton departure on 118.6. Position and hold. Beach 0 Yankee Kilo. 118.6. Beach 81 Tango.
We're on hold. Are we on hold for the Baron to get down and up? Yeah, get down and up. Down the runway and get up into the air, or are we waiting for someone else? It's a 30 nautical mile map. And put that in. A W. Oh. There. Nation 133 nautical miles. We don't gate because we're not in the air yet. Come on. Radar. That. All right. But there. Those on because. Because we're just a hair forward. Come on. Okay, we wouldn't really do this, but it can yell at me. Position and hold. Runway position. Come on. Time to go. Landing gears up. come on.
Mansfield approach on 124.2.
Going at 124.2.
Really? I know which button I'm trying to press.
124.2 for each 44 Papa.
Accurate Canton approach. November 85303 with you. 5,500. November 85303. Accurate Canton approach. Roger. Altimeter 3014.
820. Okay. Go up. Wow, that was a bad takeoff all the way around.
Departure, orbit 91072,100, climbing 14,000. Orbit
I'll take my
9107, Accurate Canton departure.
pilot's license away.
Altimeter 3014. Zero Yankee Kilo. Contact Accurate Canton departure on 125.
Got it.
125.5 Beach 0 Yankee Kilo.
5. 5. 5. 5.
303. Contact Accurate Canton approach on 125.5.
Accurate Canton departure Beach November 520 Yankee Kilo is climbing to 5,800 for 11,000. Beach November 520 Yankee Kilo. Accurate Canton departure. Roger. Altimeter 3014.
Alright, so we're up, we're going.
Viper 863, traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at 5,500 feet air. Report to inside.
Accurate Canton approach. November 85303 with you. 5,500.
Beach November 85303, accurate
do not
Canton
need
approach.
any lights
Roger.
here.
Altimeter 3014. Beach 303, traffic is 5 o'clock, 4 miles at 5,500. Viper departure. Report to inside. Accurate Canton approach. Cessna
Below
November
10,000 yet, so we can't let the
841
passengers loose.
Cessna November 8415 November, accurate Canton approach, roger, altimeter 3014.
Nice clear night. No one saw that the window was open and didn't let me know that? Making a heck of a racket. Way we took off at West Niles, Ohio, I think. Roughly. Heck, probably. Now, procedure-wise, yet.
110.75 for Cessna green 6 flight.
Right here. Okay, so we can then go to Or what more do you want? Be perfectly on course, I guess. So now it is a challenge. Not so much a challenge, it's a time run to New Jersey for the mission. So we want to make sure we get there as quickly as we can so that we complete the mission and make the passengers happy. That's what we're after. But just okay.
120.775 for H0 Yankee Kilo. Akron, Kansas, departure, Beach, November 520 Yankee Kilo, with you. Beach, November 520 Yankee Kilo, Akron, Kansas, departure, Roger, 130.14. Beach, 0 Yankee Kilo, climb and maintain 15,500.
I'm gonna maintain. Okay.
Climb and maintain 15,500. Beach, 0 Yankee Kilo. Beach 0 Yankee Kilo. Contact Cleveland Center on 128.15.
Do 800. When we go down here, we can turn the seat belts.
Beach 0 Yankee Kilo. Did you hear my last transmission?
Belts are already off. Already off.
Going to 128.15. Beach 0 Yankee Kilo. Cleveland Center, Beach, November 520 Yankee Kilo. Is climbing through 11,500. 11,500. Beach, November 520 Yankee Kilo. Cleveland Center, Roger. Altimeter 3014.
Okay, so done with that. Let's check outside. No 40. We're okay that way. Yes. Hit. F1, we can set up map 1 just so that we have it in case of. Look at on the keyboard, have log. $15.5. 15.5. Or 115.8. Okay. This is 115.8.
Beach 0 Yankee Kilo. Contact Cleveland Center on 134.475.
Hit that on.
Beach 0 Yankee Kilo. Acknowledge last transmission.
Yes, handoff again. Thank you.
134.475 for Beach 0 Yankee Kilo.
Five.
47205. Contact Cleveland Center on 128.15. Cleveland Center, Beach, November 520 Yankee Kilo. Descent 13,000.
nice quiet flight. Travis, you're not in Discord. I'm not in Discord?
Roger. Altimeter 3014.
Okay. We can fix that.
128.15, soar 7205.
Orbit 3282. Contact Cleveland Center on
Discord somewhere.
725. 725. Orbit 3282.
My Discord at. Okay, so Discord, I can't find it at the moment. Where the where I go mental. I swore I had Discord up on here. All right, I'll work on that on a second here. Make sure I'm flying correctly. I am at 84% rating. Am I not over? Why are you not turning to freaking?
Cleveland Center. World travel 8187. With you flight level 240. World travel 8187. Cleveland Center. Roger.
Oh, I am
Cleveland Center.
frustrated. No worries, Travis. No, but Travis, I'm trying.
Level 320. 80
Yeah,
160.
again, not in Discord. Hold on a second.
Roger. Did you copy?
right. Sorry about that, guys. Wife came in. Get this thing on the right direction. Why? Turn on nav. Set. Come on.
Cleveland Center, Pacifica 3991 with you. Pacifica 3991, Cleveland Center, roger. Beach 0, Yankee Kilo, please expedite your turn
Why
to
are
heading
we on a
160.
direct course to that? It shouldn't be. It should be on flight plan. You. Turn and go the correct direction.
732, contact Cleveland Center on 126.725. Beach 0, Yankee Kilo, please expedite your turn to heading 160. Going to 126.725, orbit 2732. Beach 0, Yankee Kilo, please expedite your turn to heading 160.
All right, back those off. A little more fuel efficient. Look at that here in a minute.
Beach 0, Yankee Kilo, please expedite your turn to heading 1. Beach 0, Yankee Kilo, please expedite your turn to heading 160.
All right, turn 160.
Contact
Got it.
Cleveland Center on 128.45. Pacifica 5057, traffic is 4 o'clock, 4 miles, headline level 302, Bombardier Sea 700, report to the site. Pacifica 3991, traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles, headline level 322, Boeing 737, report to the site. Pacifica 3991, have the traffic. Pacifica 5057, have the Bombardier Sea 700 in sight. Full travel 8187.
All right.
Contact Cleveland Center on 120.775.
Nice reference. Thank you, Travis. Trying to get everything. Actually, even took some time on OBS earlier and went through settings again with the newer computer and see if they aren't, showing, a better screen for you guys. Hopefully, you're seeing it. If you're seeing any issues, let me know. Let me try and get into Discord here. I'm still working on trying to get. Now you copy. Yes. And no, thank you. I do not understand why Discord is not up under. Discord under. looking for something, guys. If I'm double check there, flying along, we're in course, but you know, I'm trying to find. Not find. Shit. Who doesn't put Discord on their desktop? I do. All right. I'm befuddled. It'd be nice to have Discord up here because then I could talk to you guys, or better yet, talk to someone so it doesn't sound like I'm a fooling idiot at the moment. I can't even find it in my program files. In some regards, I flippin' hate Windows 10. Can't find what you're looking for. Cortana's a flippin' idiot. Now I'm flying who knows what direction. Because turning to I'm turning left already. Thank you very much. Technology is wonderful when it works. Yeah, it's wonderful when it works. When it doesn't work, it's like makes you feel like you're the smartest ape in the bunch. Try that now, Travis. See if you can find me in my room. I'll be the babbling idiot rolling in the corner. Flying or not? We're flying 15,000 feet over western Pennsylvania right now. How are you doing tonight, Mark? On our way to New Jersey. Pennsyltucky. Well, that's one way of also calling it. Yep. I've called it that myself. Up there. Yeah. Oh, no, I saw there. That should be intercept. Intercepting.
Cleveland Center, Piper November 5966 Bravo, with you 6500, Piper November 5966 Bravo, Cleveland Center, Roger, altimeter 3017, Pacifica 6087, you are 9 miles northwest, turn left heading 135, expect Vectors ILS, runway 32, approach, orbit 4519, contact Cleveland Center on 124.4.
I can get an edgewise on the radio. Come on. focus over on this one because right now gotta have one of them working. Aircraft or nav log should be headed to R 109 0.8 there. Next one, AL 18. Also, ATRs. Alright, good there. Just
Cleveland Center, Piper, November 70031.
acknowledged, yes. Or
Cleveland Center, Beach, November 520, Yankee Kilo, with you.
Orbit 4519er. Contact Cleveland Center on 121.2. November 520, Yankee Kilo, Cleveland Center, Roger. Altimeter 3016.
121.2, orbit
trying to understand why, unless it's the fact I didn't load it up right, why the thing is not jumping on to the nav headings correctly tonight.
0189, Cleveland Center, Roger.
Travis, if you get a second, can you at least see if you can jump into my channel and see if it's working? If you have a minute. If not, that's fine. Or Dan, I don't care. One of you two can jump in there and at least say hi to make sure that I'm not completely crazy.
128.45, Fort Beach 366.
Hello.
Hey, good, it's working. Thank you.
Hi.
No, and he's done. Thank you, Dan.
Cleveland Center, Bombardier, November 4749er, Quebec, with you. November 4,
Travis says hi. Yes, hi in chat. At least now Discord's working.
Cleveland Center, Piper, November 97773, with you 7,500.
Piper, November 90773, off Cleveland Center, Roger. Altimeter 3019er.
Cleveland Center, Piper, November 3660, Quebec, with you 7,500.
Piper, November 3660, Quebec, Cleveland Center, Roger.
I have an MPOR.
3017.
And we're headed to, so that should be turning us. What is my channel? Okay. This thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to do. There you go. Yay, it turned. All right. That put me there. I'm flying in the right direction.
There you are.
Here I am. Hello, Travis.
Hey.
Did you come looking for me and didn't find me in Discord?
I did. I was like, well, okay. Well, what reasons? But I didn't have your channels.
Well, yeah, I've got Zig's. Now you have mine, and I'll make sure that you have all the permissions over here. You know, the other Missouri guy decided to, you know, go to Oktoberfest, you know.
Priorities, I guess.
Well, you know, he's actually in charge of sound for the bands that are playing there, so we'll give him a break on that.
Okay, I guess.
Okay, so you heard
This
that,
one
Zig?
time.
He said, yes, I was giving you more, but, you know, I agree with him now. You should have been here. Drop the other stuff. Flying's more important. But then again,
I mean, really, come on.
Draco's actually the one that's really missing. He's missing this for a birthday party for a short person. Not even 4.5 feet tall.
Whatever.
You know, so if we wanted to get on someone, we could get on him about that, so. And I don't even think it's his son. I think it's friends of his sons or cousin. You know, it's.
Yeah.
We could really harass him about
disappointed.
that. But,
so disappointed.
oh, I'm just glad that I finally got this thing on course. I mean, I never had any issue with worrying about it, you know, falling out of the sky. I've got it flying. I can land, you know, do this stuff without it. But it's like, why will this? Then on the top of that, I've got someone going, your Discord's not working, and I'm like, you want to see a? You guys want to see a meltdown, or you want to hear a meltdown? You about had it.
It was almost a monkey show moment.
It was. You would have almost had another one of those things that you don't want to hear the pilot say. Here, you take over. I'm sitting down in the back.
There's the wheel. The wheel's not attached. Just take it.
There we'll go. This is what we'll go do this. Oh, wait a minute. We don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Virtual cockpit.
Oh, the graphics look really good.
Graphics look really good. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm pleased with that because I've had issues. There we go. Now we can go into the back. I had to get rid of the oxygen masks that were hanging. I think
nice.
I over went up, but see, we'll sit back here. We'll put up tables. We have drink holders. That's it. You guys fly. I'll sit back here.
So is that like an indication of, you know, how the people react to the pilot? They're just expecting something bad to happen. So
see,
pre-deployed and everything ready to go.
We can look up here and still see what's going on up there, but you know. in essence, I've actually seen plane. I was to learn how to
Ooh,
fly this.
nice.
I actually uh, was looking at YouTube and found a Beechcraft King Air flight academy. The guy was recording, flying the darn thing, and um, the actual Beechcraft. He explained the different designations: the 200B, the 350, the 190, which is smaller engine. Differences between them. None of them had this glass cockpit setup in it, but the startup procedures and everything with it, all of it. So it was like really, it was a really nice to learn that, because then I could learn what I was looking at doing.
Cool.
So,
I mean, I didn't follow a word of it, but that's pretty cool nonetheless.
oh, okay, that's
I
fine.
don't fly, so.
But find
But it's cool.
if you didn't know how to drive a certain tractor, and they had an
Sure.
academy on it, and you could find it and follow it, and it would show you how to do everything with checking the oil, making sure it's ready to go, how to connect the PTO and stuff for the implements and driving the tractor, and the tolerances of it. You'd be all for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So that's what this was. So
Cool. Very cool.
um, now I got to give, and I hate to do this. I need to actually thank you for stopping in, because I was like running out of stuff to talk about in my own chat.
No, well,
Good show.
I'm Central Time, so you said 10 o'clock, so I'm like, okay, well, it's almost 10 o'clock. Okay, well, 10 o'clock is my 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd have been on a little earlier. I just wasn't thinking about it.
No, no. Any time would have been fine. I was going.
Yeah. Well, I'm farm simming, as I'm sure you can tell.
Yes. Which is a very good game. Everyone should farm sim at some point in their life.
And if you haven't said it already, don't forget to join us all tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I did, but we will
Okay.
reiterate the farming community, the BPG farm community, the Monkey Show will all be farming on the BPG community
Dowling?
server, Dowland Farm,
Yep. Dowling
uh,
Farm.
2
Dowling.
p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. Check your local time zone for and station. How did that used to go?
Well, BP would always say, Google for your own.
No, but I'm trying to remember on
time.
TV. For us, it was like the TV stations would always do 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 Central. Check your local station
Local listings.
for local listings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or which station it was actually on. So
Right.
yeah, I knew I would eventually sort of stumble upon it. Could have also gone same bat channel, same bat
Same
station.
Yeah, station.
Yeah, so anyone that doesn't know, hasn't watched Batman from 1968, 66, 68, or was it 70s? 70s.
Oh. Yeah.
I actually watched a
70s,
documentary on this not too long ago. It was 3 seasons.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that was before my time. Not long before, but
Not long. It was starting to go off. It was in reruns when I was watching it, but
yeah.
yeah, it started off as a half-hour show, and then it was a half-hour show on Tuesday, and then a half-hour show on Wednesday. So that's why they always had the breakup where part of a episode, see what happened. Will Batman save Robin from the perils of the Joker? And
Right.
then the next day you actually got to see if he did or not, which for some reason he always did.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. Anyway.
I mean, you would expect it at some point, between the Joker or Catwoman.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know much about any of that, or should I stop now and just not geek everyone out? Because how many different cat women were there on the original series?
Oh, that I don't know.
There was 3.
Interesting.
There was 3, and I think one of them even played the Batgirl. No, I'm incorrect on that. She was. They were going to offer it to her, but she couldn't do it. I think that's how it was.
No.
Okay, so I have active sky for weather, but it is so clear and nothing going on that it's just quite literally just finding the stars. But we are in Washington, D.C. airspace now.
Hope you don't get shut down.
No, I filed all the correct
Flight
procedures
plans.
and stuff. Yeah. I actually am flying an IFR, so if I end up in the wrong spot, it's some controller's fault. I'm in their airspace, but I'm not near enough. If we look at this map, you know, Maryland is here, the big section here. I'm not even near Baltimore, which I'm headed more towards instead of Washington, D.C. But Washington airspace, the controllers start taking care of way far out. So I flew fairly close to, if you look at this, is an airport, representing an airport that's near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And that was actually where my brother is living currently. North of that is Hershey, Pennsylvania, and if anyone likes chocolate, that's where you should go. They actually still have tours, and you can still ask for a 5-cent chocolate bar, but you'll have to pay 75 cents for it, or whatever the current rate is. But yeah, Hershey's even has a couple rides, several rides. Hershey's
yeah, it's a little amusement park, theme park, whatever you call it. Yeah.
In case, you know, you wanted to do that. Little stupid facts that I know that are useful. Useful for what? I don't know, but they're useful.
Well, they filled 30 seconds of commentary, so.
Yeah. There was a local guy that his name was Neil Zerker, and it was the Neil Zerker 2-hour drive. So it was 2-hour trips, an hour drive out from Cleveland type stuff. You know, little getaways, little things you can do for the day that was an hour drive away.
Right.
So, one tank trips, that was the actual name. Neil Zerker's one tank trips. Do not try and watch them anymore because they don't exist. Retired ages ago. They haven't made me turn off. So what are you doing for me today?
Just finishing up final day of autumn planting. Took in some winter wheat and some oilseed radish for some cover crop for the winter. I'm just now into the first day of early winter. So hopefully I have enough food for my 54 cows and 217 sheep. Should be fine.
217 sheep.
Yep.
That's a few sheep.
Yep. I always start out with about 100.
That's like a bundle of sheep.
Yes, it is.
That was very bad, folks. Don't. I am a weekend comedian. I've got viewers leaving by the droves now.
You won't be quitting your day job.
Quitting day job. I may have to go look for a new day job. Well, let's go see how much longer of a trip we got. Next turn is 6 minutes and 50 seconds, so.
Trying to decide if I just want to skip through winter or do some logging.
I don't want to skip through winter. Winter is important. Winter involves feeding cows, cutting down trees.
Well, okay, yeah. See, that's the part that I'm trying to decide if I want to do.
Plowing the snow if it snows.
Yeah, I'm on that Welsh season's add-on mod, so it doesn't snow much. It rains a lot.
Yeah. Which is better for your area of U.S. anyways, where it would be more rain than snow. You don't.
Yeah, it has been recently.
Yeah.
Well, not like the
no.
For the north. Probably not even as much as you guys get. So.
Shoot, we haven't gotten like at all. Quite some time, it seems like.
Yeah.
The last 2 winters.
We're wishing for some.
I got people looking at me going, "What do you mean you hope it's a cold, freezing winter?" Cold, freezing winter kills off the bugs for people.
Yes, it.
And I'd have no problem with less bugs.
Good snow and stuff's good for the ground too. You get some that nitrogen down into the ground.
Yeah. Good heavy snowpack.
Yep. One of the best times to put fertilizer down is in the winter on snow because of nitrogen.
Okay. And then nice pack will also keep the ground temperature lower down. Hot. It'll keep it warmer instead of it freezing the top surface.
Yeah.
In case it gets too cold, you want the snow for that.
Yeah.
There's reasons for snow in winter.
You can keep the ice, take the snow. But we tend to get more ice than snow around here. Last couple of winters hasn't been all that bad though.
No, lately we've been getting no snow, barely any winter, no snow. 2 days, 6 feet of snow. Then the next week down into the sub-zeros, and then that's it. It's done. Winter's over. No. I wouldn't mind, you know, a snow day every once in a while myself. Why should Charlie Brown be the only one to have snow days? And the only reason I mentioned that is I was watching HBO and actually Charlie Brown came on and they were having a snow day. I don't know which movie it was, but it was actually the HBO movie where it was more 3D graphics and not cartoon. And that was just disturbing to see 3D versions of characters that I remember looking in the comics going, yeah, okay, I can imagine that. No.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, 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 wah. Yes, Miss Perkins. No, the dog, my dog ate the homework. What was it? The tree, the kite-eating tree got my homework.
Right.
go yawning?
Oh, I've been yawning for a while. I got a
Yawning.
headache too, so.
Well, your headache will go right away in about 10 minutes
013, climb and maintain 170.
because you're going to forget about it and have a nice rest of the
013, Washington Center, Beach, November 520.
hour of positive thinking.
With you. Beach, November 520, Yankee Kilo, Washington.
Or you can go with the, I positively know that I will have a headache for the rest of the night. Alright, so, getting ready to make this turn here. I guess I could pull up my active sky and put the flight plan in that, so that, come here, over here to the main screen, grab OBS, and this is probably the thing that happens. OBS, when I jump into the other window, the sound goes away, doesn't it?
Oh, I see. That's better, yeah. Yeah, it was just kind of kept in and out.
That's why it cuts in and out, is because I'm jumping to the other screen and it's
Right.
not got the sound there. I got to figure
Yeah.
out how to fix that. That'd be nicer. Flight plan. Da, 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 da. Oh, we've got all that. Cruising altitude, descent. Yep, all that's correct. So that's fine. Go to map. Top of descent is over the Chesapeake. That's Chesapeake Bay? I think so. So about center of Chesapeake Bay, we want to start descending. That's Chesapeake Bay. It's got to be. Someone will Google map it. Actually, I'm going to Google map that.
Washington Center, 132.525. 132.525 for 9013.
Chesapeake Bay. Yes, it was correct. The Potomac River that feeds into it, and you have Eastern Bay, which one of the bays off of the Chesapeake Bay. So, which, if I pull this back up, we highlight this. This is what's considered Eastern Bay, which is off of the Chesapeake Bay, which is all of this. So there's your geography at the moment, and then also then if we make the range a little bit bigger. See the Potomac River that comes down and feeds into the Chesapeake Bay there. This all is Chesapeake Bay. There'll be a test on this on Monday. Make sure you study. Cannot be at fault for the pop quiz. Isn't that what you got in history class?
Yeah. Okay.
I had teachers say, telling me stuff like this will be on the test.
Right.
You'll want to study for that. Okay. And you get there the day of, and he goes through there and go, okay, I can't remember what the heck was he talking about. Wind and at 3 knots. So where are they going to have us landing? Which is the normal runway when it's the normal runway under normal conditions. Don't have a clue, so I guess we'll just wait for them to tell us.
Washington Center, Roger, altimeter 300 feet.
don't have any ice. Still about 31 degrees, so we're doing good that way. When was the last time I flew this? Was that last Saturday I flew this plane? I had so much ice. Yeah, it was Tuesday when we were flying and into Thailand, and there were storms there, and I was in a storm, so I decided to go up, and I got so much ice on the freaking plane. It didn't thaw out until, which is really bad because ground temperature was like almost 80 or 90, but because of the storms at 30,000 feet, it was wet and frozen.
Yeah. Not good flying conditions.
Not normally. Okay, so top of descent is here. I should be descending, but we're listening to towers, so we'll wait for them to tell us. As soon as you start to descend and they'll yell at you. You're 300 feet below your altitude. Please check and confirm, or whatever, however they want to yell at you. Current conditions in Baltimore, 75 and clear. Just in case you wanted to know.
Good to know. Okay, so when I go to Baltimore.
Yep. WWD. Airport. That's where we're headed, in Winco, Green, Jersey.
Washington Center, Bombardier, November 9er, 4 9er, 8 Hotel is out of flight level 245, for flight level 210. Bombardier, November 9er, 4 9er, 8 Hotel, Washington Center, roger.
Well, it's been real exciting here in cockpit. Landing soon. See. We have 10 minutes till the next turn. We have roughly 20-30 minutes. Down on the ground. Get these people off. We'll get the people off the airplane and send them on their merry way. That way we will have completed our air hauler mission to ferry these 3 people to Jersey from Akron, Jan.
Very good.
Yeah, I sound professional at times. At times. What I'm actually waiting for is Peter's going to be at work tomorrow, so I don't think he's going to be, or he'll be at work in the morning, his time. But
right.
His time is now currently 6 a.m., so I'm half expecting him to be popping in just to see what's going on. He's not going to say nothing because he's going to be like waking up, half asleep, eating coffee before he goes to work. You know, most of us have been there in that position and gone, I don't want to speak at anyone.
Yeah.
Which is really hard to imagine Peter, who always sounds like he's in a good mood.
He's a talkative guy.
Very nice guy. Very
Yes,
talkative,
he is.
very polite, very outgoing, happy guy. And I can see this every once in a while from him. He'll get that one rider on the bus and then he'll just go, "Pay your money, shut up and sit in the back. I don't want to hear from you." Could you imagine Peter going off on someone like that?
I think I would be scared.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, Pacifica Niner.
You know,
I don't know if I could see Peter doing that or not. I
don't
bet he
know.
has.
Even if he hasn't, he's thought it.
Oh yeah.
Because I was pretty good most of the times, but there's a few times I more than thought it. Just about came out and said it.
H0 Yankee Kilo, you report 8 miles west, turn left,
All right,
heading 080,
40.
descend and maintain 1,500, expect vector GPS, runway 10, approach,
All right.
land, runway
I'm gonna have to go let my cat out. She's gonna drive me nuts.
I gotta let the cat out.
Oh, she's sitting at the door meowing. I need to go outside. So I'll be right back.
Yep.
Descend and maintain 5,000, beach code 42.
1,007. Set that in the right way. Heading.
Pacifica 8247, Washington Center, roger, altimeter 3006. Turn left, heading 080, descend and maintain 1,700. Expect vector GPS, runway 10.
Just runway 10.
Land, runway 10, H0 Yankee Kilo.
Oops.
Bombardier, Niner 8 Hotel, you are Niner 4 miles southwest. Turn right, heading
Enter.
0 Niner 5, descend and maintain flight level 280. Expect vector ILS, runway 27, left approach.
Vector.
H0 Yankee Kilo, contact Washington Center on 132.05, Pacifica 8247, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Should be good there.
132.05.
Now we're starting to come in, so now we're getting busy.
Washington Center, 8 November 520.
And of course, this will be exactly when chat decides to pick up. No, now's when I like really need to be concentrating on what I'm doing, because now we've
Right.
got radio and everything, and then now I'll get all the chat going. When will your
5
next
people
flight
watching?
be?
Well, you know, this probably is the most exciting part. Once
Yeah,
you potentially crash.
Potentially crash. Thank you. I was waiting for that part. Yep.
Not saying you're going to, but there's always a possibility.
There's a slim possibility, because it's been quite some time since I've crashed. Alright, so we're on that path. I am descending. Oh, no I'm not. Yes, I wasn't descending. Means we will now turn on smoking. No smoking. Yeah, turn on the smoking and seatbelt sign. Means put seatbelt on and light your cigarettes.
That's right.
'Cause this is where you're going to need that nicotine.
And if you don't have that, we'll be serving alcohol shortly.
Heading 110. Okay.
Turn right, heading 110, descend and maintain 1,700. H0 Yankee
And
Kilo. H0 Yankee Kilo, contact Washington Center on 125.45. Going to
heading off.
125.45, H0 Yankee Kilo.
Expedite. Put down quick.
Washington Center, 8 November 520, Yankee Kilo, descent 14,500, descending 1,700. 8 November 520, Yankee Kilo, Washington Center, roger, altimeter 300 north.
004. chat? Nope, no one saying nothing in chat, but welcome all those that have been in chat currently and waiting for the big explosion. I hope to disappoint you all, but you know, who knows? I may crash it.
Oh, now you have 5 watching on YouTube.
So, yeah, we're going down. No, that's not what I said. We're descending. We're descending. We're descending very quickly. Oh, that's what I was going to pull up this bar information. Down through. Nope, it did not have ILS numbers on that. All right. It's interesting though. I was flying this the other day, just checking stuff out, and when I pulled up the glass cockpits like this, okay, you've got that. That's no problem. You can put it back. The center one, I didn't realize over here in this corner there's a little hash thing where you can pull up your keypad for all that. Now you go, okay, that's no big deal. Yeah, but normally that keypad's all the way down there. So as a pilot, you're reaching down there to type in while you're looking up here at this. So if you're actually, you know, you're actually doing it, you can sit here, you know where your keypad is, you know what you're pressing, you've learned that. You can glance down there a little bit. But in this view, trying to do that, you're moving like this, back and forth. You know, that's why they have it there and then there and then, yeah. So. I try and do stuff as thorough as you would normally do in a plane, but as handoff. And I was nice to Zig so far. I have not told him anything about the Los Angeles Rams winning. Sorry, Zig. What do you know? Okay. If we read this screen here, we look at this, we are actually on the approach that we set up. That's good news. Now we're actually not too bad here. They just told us to do 14 miles, turn left heading. Okay. Left. Left. Heading. And to 1700. Yeah, I'm working on descending to 1700. Yes. I don't think I can make this thing drop too much faster.
Oh, I bet you could.
Well, yeah, I bet I could, but
Might be ill-advised, but
I don't think the passengers want to feel that. Yeah, I know why it's yelling at me, folks. Don't get on that. I know. I have prop feather down too far and throttle down too far, and but you can't back the speed off that slow. Yeah, I can. Watch me. So here's the interesting question. Is that where I'm supposed to be landing? Like right down there where I'm like way too far up above?
things you
Or-
never want to hear your pilot say.
Or am I actually coming in the direction that I'm going to circle around and come back and land it the other way? So,
040, Pacific at 1280.
alright, we'll do the missed approach because we are definitely way too high here.
Kilo, flying the missed approach.
So what, you're not going to tell us what to do? Come on. Alright, so I guess we go VOR then.
Well, they figure you didn't listen the first time, so you're not going to listen the second time.
It's possible. So if we go to procedure, select an approach, enter, activate, which means then we're going to have to turn and go back the other way. You know what? No, we're not going to turn and go that direction though. We're not going to go flying back over the airport as we're trying to ascend. Should probably turn right off this direction. Loop away from the airport as we continue to descend.
40 November, traffic, American Pacific 118, taking out runway 29.
So now we're going to get the noises from the altimeter and our altitude going. You're at 2,500 feet. Where we're headed to. Okay. We fly into some fog around here. That's good.
Little frog.
Little froggy. Heading. I'm just trying to correct the heading here, and we'll loop around once we get back into position and start this approach again at a lower altitude. Maybe we'll be able to find an airport, because now it's gotten foggy. How much you want to bet they now tell us, you got to go around, it's too foggy? No, I'm bringing this thing in. You have lights, we have lights, everyone's got lights, we're good. Seatbelt signs are on, passengers are ready.
Air masks are deployed.
Michael, what are we doing? Well, we're flying a Air Hauler 2 mission. We're carrying 3 passengers. We picked them up in Acre-Canton Airport, and we're flying them to New Jersey. What was the airport again? I can find that information by looking this one here. Oh, wait a minute. Cape May County Airport, Wildwood, New Jersey. No. That's where we're at. That's where we're going to drop these folks. Dan, we are not playing Plane Crash Simulator. No, not doing that.
Nice, Dan.
For a comment like that, Dan, go sit in the other chat. You gotta go back over to Twitch.
Can we put him in timeout?
No, he doesn't need to be put in timeout.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Dan.
No, if anyone's getting timed out, it's Draco, and if it's not Draco, it's you. Okay?
I put myself in time.
That's an
Probably
interesting.
can.
I want to see that. Go ahead, try that.
Let's see here.
I'm all for that. Can you do it?
I can remove my comment, but I can't do anything else.
Oh, you can't. Okay. No, we're just harassing Dan, playing Crash Simulator. No, we're definitely not doing that. All right, so now let's do this again.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? Uh-oh.
We got the evil eye from Dan.
Got the evil eye. Oh, well. It's not scaring me tonight. Alright, so if we do approach and then do flight plan. Enter.
Dan, I'm about there anyways. I'm sitting here trying to get through till him got a migraine. I'm trying to stick it out for him.
No, you can take
He's
off.
all by himself, poor guy. No, I'm good for now.
You gotta go.
It's trust me. Trust me, this is not the worst.
Alright. I want it suspended. I do want it suspended at the moment. Alright, I want to finish going out and then looping around. loop too high. Not yet. Heading. Around. Turn right, heading about north. Yes, and that's a specific heading, about north.
Oh, Dan, that is awesome. I'll let you read that.
do it right, you can convince her to go to bed with the migraine anyways. Just go to bed. You'll feel better when you wake up. Trust me. When I lie to you, I love you. I care about you. But you got to make it sound sincere, not like I just said it, because that didn't sound sincere to even. But no. I mean, if you can't believe what you're saying, no one else will. Oh, should I be giving out directions on how to lie really well on the channel right now? Yeah, why not?
You're not forcing anybody to take your advice.
No, please don't always take my advice. If you need advice on anything marriage-wise, talk to Bipolar Prophet. He will help you with all your marriage counseling. Being single is better. Yeah. You can only yell at yourself then.
He's on a roll.
Yes, Dan, and that one would definitely get you shot quickly. Here, actually, let me check. Here, could I ask you a question? Yes. No. We need a female opinion. If you was to ask me if your butt looked big in something that you're showing me, and I said no, your butt looks big in everything, would I die instantly or faster than that?
Throat chop.
Throat chop? Okay. So there you go, folks. Do not say that.
Throat chop.
Yeah. Okay. Good night. So there you go, folks. Don't say that.
Yep.
Right. Now we are definitely going slow. Definitely want flaps. Definitely want landing gear down. We definitely want props full. Mix up. Down approach.
Okay, I'm gonna have to cut out.
Yep.
I will
No.
talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yep. No problem. You have a nice night.
Thanks.
I just pushed the stick forward and it'll go down faster.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm actually on approach. I'm lined up. I've got everything working good here. It's just they're behind me. I'm already lined up. I've got gear down, flaps down. Speed's a little bit high, so we'll back off on that. Flaps full. I got you divorced, Dan.
She said she wanted me to be honest.
Well, I was just honest. You just have to be honest correctly, but yeah, be honest and you get a throat chop though if you know.
Beach 0 Yankee Kilo, please acknowledge.
Alright, definitely coming in. Lined up.
Beach 0 Yankee Kilo, acknowledge last transmission.
Speed's about right.
Beach 0 Yankee Kilo, IFR flight plan is canceled, radar service terminated. Squawk 1200, maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
Five hundred.
500. Alright, back off the speed a little bit more. Just a touch. Minimums, okay. Doing good. Go to autopilot. Greaser. Well, I don't know about that. I was off the runway a little bit. But she's down.
Mall 05 uniform, contact Atlantic City approach on 134.25. Atlantic City departure, Pacifica 5480 is climbing through 700 for 14,000. Pacifica 5480, Atlantic City departure, roger, altimeter 3004. Pacifica 5480, turn left heading 250, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 14,000.
No, we're all over the board wrong here. We landed even though we did the missed approach. We didn't really line up correctly. We did get it landed, and now we're running all over the runways without clearance on any of this. But you know,
That could be worse.
we did not crash it. Landed it nice and smooth. Had a very good rating on the landing. So now we're just going to pull over here, park it, get our air hauler stuff done, and then that way we can shut down. Have a nice night. Thank you for flying MoonDog Air. Unfortunately, with this being flight stick, it doesn't really have brakes. This has, I have it set to like the trigger on the gun portion, so you either have full brakes or no brakes.
Turn left heading 250, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 6,000. Orbit
No,
6196.
I'm gonna call this a parking spot here. Hit that. And pull the cutoffs off. That'll at least stop the fuel. Shut off. Open the doors. Let them get out. Start doing offs.
Turn left heading 220, orbit 6196.
That's all good. Passengers staking up. Come on, click the one button. Thank you. Warnings that we've turned off the fuel. That's fine. Director's nav's off. That's
Orbit 6196.
that light's off.
Flight level 180.
There.
Climb and maintain flight level 180. Orbit
Coffee can go off. Lights off there. Panel lights off. Cockpit off.
Orbit 6196.
Everything's off. Done. Okay, so next thing is to pull up air hauler. There, okay. This over. Well done, you've completed mission successfully. Thank you, good. Completed. Satisfaction 100% good, yay! Passenger disembark, please close flight sim and return to that. Yep, working on that. Over, flight monitoring, results. Those are results. Landed, fuel. Stall, false, nope, didn't overspeed, landing description, greaser. Surface asphalt. I landed on the asphalt? Okay. We'll take it. Finish. Monitoring. Thank you. So that is done. We have no accepted missions. We are now in Jersey. Let's see. That's it. We're all good. Want to thank everyone for stopping in. Thank Travis and Dan for stopping into Discords, chatting with us, causing trouble with our wives, or potentially causing trouble with our wives, what things not to say. Make sure you stop by the farming tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock, BPG community server. That information is at Bipolar Profit Gaming on Facebook, and links to his YouTube are on my main page. Draco and Zig, who I normally fly with, we will be here for Tuesday. We'll be flying from Thailand, northern Thailand to southern Thailand, unless we decide to change things up. Anyone that's interested can join us on Join FS and meet us in one of our Discords, and before we fly, and we get everything set up. Thanks for stopping in, and everyone have a nice night, and thank you for watching.